We're at the corner of Somerled and Kensington, and we're looking at PDQ 11, Poste de Quartiier 11 of the SPVM. What we're also looking at is a almost completely obliterated crosswalk, pedestrian crosswalk. This should be, clearly delineated yellow stripes showing that there's a pedestrian crosswalk here, so that cars come to a stop when a pedestrian wants to cross, and they're invisible. And this has been like this for quite some time now. Judging by the state of deterioration, I suspect that it was pretty close to invisible, months ago, and certainly through the winter. But I would suspect that, judging from what I see here, that it was deteriorating quite badly late last year in 2017. 2 weeks ago, I noticed this, and I noticed this was like right across the street from Poste de Quartiier 11, PDQ 11, and so I went in the door there. Got somebody. So I went in this door to the front desk, and I spoke to the officer who was, at the reception area, manning the phone and so on. And it said, hey, that the pedestrian crosswalk outside your police station is almost completely invisible, and basically someone can, get hit by a car or something, because cars are just going right through it, barely slowing down. They probably don't even know it's there half the time. And the police officer behind the desk, again, this was 2 weeks ago, said that yes, in fact, earlier that day, or maybe the day before, I'm trying to remember, I can't remember if he said this the same day, earlier the same day, or the day before, but very soon, within a short time frame before I reported this to him, he told me that the lieutenant had almost been hit by a car. So I assumed that this would get fixed pretty quickly. I figured, if the lieutenant almost got hit by a car, that at minimum the SPVM, or at least the lieutenant, would inform the city and say, hey, come and repaint the lines. But apparently it hasn't been done. This is like 2 weeks later, and as you can see, cars are just going right through. I'm standing at the corner, so I could be a pedestrian wanting to cross the street, and cars are just going right through. As we can see, a fair number of cars have already gone through this intersection. So I think Peter McQueen, if I remember correctly, he's on public record as saying he continually harasses city workers to do their jobs. But it's been 2 weeks now since I saw this and noticed it, and suggested to the police that they should contact the city to get the lines repainted here and get the pedestrian crosswalk more obvious to people. The Canada Post truck did actually slow down, but yeah, these guys, they're just driving right through, So anyhow, getting back to things, Peter McQueen, he's the city councillor, I believe, for NDG, for, I believe, this district. And, it doesn't look like he's been harassing the city workers to do anything, or if he has, they haven't really been responding to his harassment. So, I think I will probably contact Peter McQueen directly and remind him about this situation. I can't imagine he's totally and blissfully unaware of it. And I will suggest to him that he might want to harass the city workers to come and repaint these lines. And I will add that further down the road there's a school. Like, this is basically, it says right there, corridor scolaire. So to my left, to the west, there's a school on this side of the street, and it's got the same problem. The lines showing the pedestrian crosswalks are gone. The only thing that has changed is you can see that sign sticking up there, this one. That wasn't there 2 weeks ago. So they put in this sign, making it more obvious that it's a pedestrian crosswalk. It does actually say priorité piéton. So the sign is visible, but the crosswalk, the yellow crosswalk, is just not visible at all. I got a funny feeling the other side of the sign may not be all that clear. Oh yeah, it's there too. It does say the same thing. So yes, there's a sign right there that does say priorité piéton, but as of 2 weeks ago that sign wasn't there. But this pedestrian crosswalk would be a lot more visible if they repainted the yellow line. So I think I'll have a little word with Peter McQueen, since I can't communicate directly or indirectly with the less than honest mayor of Côte-des-Neiges, Notre-Dame-de-Grâce, Sue Montgomery. So that's it. I will bring this to the attention of Peter McQueen very soon, but I suspect he already knows about it.